For my research proposal, I read and examined the study, brainAGE and Bipolar Disorders, Effects of Lithium Treatment, which was done by Gestel et al. In 2019. Bipolar disorders affect at least 1 to 3% of the global population and can be very debilitating. In fact, they're the sixth leading cause of disability among all diseases. And although bipolar disorders are a well-known and severe illness, there are still many gaps in the research of the treatment of the disease. There have been some studies looking at lithium treatment in tissue cultures in animals as well as in patients with Alzheimer's disease. Gestel et al. Were interested in examining the effects of lithium treatment in individuals diagnosed with a bipolar disorder. It has been known that bipolar disorders cause brain alterations and lead to an increased risk of dementia. The accumulation of brain changes in bipolar disorder are referred to as neuroprogression. Since lithium treatment has demonstrated beneficial effects on cognitive abilities, Gestel et al. Wanted to discover if lithium treatment positively affected brainAGE in individuals diagnosed with a bipolar disorder. The researchers refer to the brainAGE gap estimate as simply brainAGE throughout the article, which is the difference between estimated brainAGE and chronological brainAGE, represented as a single unbiased number. Further study, 84 participants with bipolar disorder were recruited from various programs and clinics and required to have had their diagnosis made by a psychiatrist and be at least 20 years of age. 43 of the individuals with bipolar disorder were not getting lithium treatment, and the other 41 participants were receiving lithium treatment. 45 control participants were also recruited, but they were recruited through advertising. Then participants' brainAGE was calculated by the relevance vector regression machine. Once brainAGE was collected for each participant, analyses were run. The results revealed significantly greater brainAGE for non-lithium treated participants compared to the lithium treated group and control group. The brainAGE was also higher on average by 4.28 years for the non-lithium treated group. However, it was also important to note that only bipolar disorder patients currently receiving lithium treatment had lower brainAGE. If patients had received lithium treatment in the past, their brainAGE was greater than those currently taking lithium, which has the importance of whether or not the lithium treatment was given in the past or currently. Analyses also found that antipsychotics are associated with greater brainAGE. In addition, there is a greater association between lithium treatment and brainAGE seen in gray matter than white matter of the brain. In the discussion, Gestel et al. Highlight a few other possible explanations for these results, other than lithium treatment. There is a possibility that lithium and non-lithium participants varied in other clinical variables, such as duration of illness or time spent in the clinics, but they were similar in number of episodes experienced, duration of disease, and amount of time spent in clinics, so this explanation seems unlikely. In addition, the researchers wondered if participants who were not responsive to lithium treatment were more prone to neuroprogression. However, that seems unlikely because participants in the non-lithium treated group were not necessarily responsive, they just weren't receiving treatment. There was also the possibility that the results were just revealing negative effects of other drugs, but the non-lithium group only had different exposure from the lithium-treated group with anticonvulsants, so that seems like an unlikely explanation as well. And although the researchers explained that the likelihood of these explanations is low, future experimentation would be necessary to further validate the results of this study. However, these findings are still very important because they provide evidence to encourage lithium treatment in patients with bipolar disorder. Lithium treatment may be an easy way to decrease the risk of dementia for people experiencing bipolar disorders, which could dramatically improve their quality of life. So this study is extremely important and provides a baseline for further experimentation with lithium treatment in individuals diagnosed with bipolar disorder.